Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 3 of Kabaneri. And before I get into this review, I gotta ask, is Kabaneri not licensed at the moment? Because, you see, the Raws were out for a couple of hours, and then we finally got subtitles. And the subtitles, though they were much better than episode 2's subtitles, not everything was translated. There were like some sentences here and there where there was like no subtitles at all. So I'm thinking that this isn't licensed. If so, why? Why isn't this licensed? Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Why wouldn't any studio pick this up? They would literally be drowning themselves in money if they picked this up. I don't understand. Anyway, I just had to get that out of the way. And if anyone can confirm that for me, much appreciation. But anyway, so with this episode of Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress, Mume totally Levi'd Ikoma. Yes, I used Levi as a verb, but it's true, Mume Levi'd Ikoma. It's funny when you say it. But like, when Mume was trying to shut up Ikoma in front of everybody and how she was just kicking him around and stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh! I'm not gonna lie, there were a couple of scenes here that were pretty much exactly like Attack on Titan. And even though I do believe that this anime is much better than Attack on Titan, having scenes that pretty much are copy and paste version from Attack on Titan is kind of like pretty irritating. It is irritating. It's like, come on, really? Why are you gonna do that? Seriously, why? like when Ikoma was shouting out to everyone, he's like, I will destroy all the Kabaneri! And I'm like, Ikoma, really? Just that whole scene there when he shouted that out, where, you know, when the princess stabbed him, and then you had like, you saw the other people around him and stuff like looking at him like, whoa, and then you had like the background music, and it's just like a cut and copy from Attack on Titan. Like, why'd you do that? Anyway, so ignoring that, we learn a lot more about Kabaneri, and Mume says that the ribbon she wears around her neck is kind of a safety lock, we'll say. Because for me, it seemed like the ribbon was just a cute little thing to her character and stuff. Like, you know, when a character, you know, who has their eyes always closed, then when they finally open, you know, oh, it's gonna go down. But no, this is literally like a safety lock for her, because she can't have the ribbon off for like a certain amount of time. Like there's a time limit. Go with that. Okay, there's like a time limit. When she takes off the ribbon, then her full powers of being a Kabaneri are unleashed and she can do anything, okay? Super speed, super strength, everything like that. But you can't have the ribbon off for too long, otherwise the curse spreads. So that's very interesting. They can still, like the Kabaneri can still turn into a Kabane at any moment, if I'm correct. So what happens if the whole metal contraption that Ikoma has on him right now breaks? If it rusts and everything like that, will the curse continue to flow? One thing that really pissed me off with this episode was how the people treated Mume and Ikoma. Because to me, I thought the people would have been fine with the Kabaneri after, you know, they saw Mume clear a path for them and stuff. And when Ikoma let down the drawbridge for them all to be free. Like, they have proved, Mume and Ikoma have totally 100% proved themselves to the citizens that they are not zombies. And yet they're still getting all this backlash, and that really made me mad. Because I'm being honest with you right here now, that if I were one of those people, and I saw what Mume and what Ikoma did for the better of humanity, I would have been sold. I would totally have been sold. Now, I understand that some people might still be a little nervous, because it's like, okay, you're not human, you're not zombie, what exactly are you? Especially, I would have totally freaked out when I found out that, you know, they can only survive on blood and they can no longer eat regular food. However, they still have their sanity. So, as long as we make them happy, giving them what they need with the blood and stuff, then we're fine. We're fine. So I really just did not like all the backlash they got. I was like, no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, there's just no way. I really liked Ayame within this episode, the princess, because she's not just this fair, dainty lady who must never hold a weapon whatsoever and is only there to be like, no, stop, no, don't do this. We gotta trust him. Just listen to me. I'm the princess. Like, no, she does much more than that. She went in, took out a blade, stabbed Ikoma, put up this whole act, this test to show everyone that the Kabaneri can be trusted. So I was like, thank you. Thank you, Ayame. Thank you. That was needed. I really liked that, and it definitely characterized her more for us. And so what happens when a Kabaneri does not get their blood? Well, then they basically turn into a ghoul. So, you know, we got that Attack on Titan featuring trains and zombies and ghouls. That's what this anime is, guys. Because just how that episode ended, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's the scene when Kaneki was gonna eat Jason. Like, that was... I'm not the only one that thought about that. I am not the only one, okay? I know. Okay. Enjoyable episode. So happy. And before I end this review, I gotta say this. That one dude, that foreign European dude, he was like speaking in like broken Japanese English type of thing. I wouldn't call it English, because when he spoke English, it was perfect. It's like when he was speaking Japanese, he threw in like bits of English words in there, and I was just like, okay. Alright then. And another thing, please don't tell me that this anime is gonna have their own version of Jean. Because I would really hate that. I hate Jean so much. You know, from Attack on Titan, not from Ruby. But like, if we get a Jean in this anime, oh, that's gonna suck. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because, you know that scene when Ikoma's friend, he was praying and stuff, and this blonde dude, he's just all like, oh man, praying isn't gonna help your dead loved ones, and then it's like, dude, why you gotta be like that? That's such a prick move, dude. Dude is sad. The man is sad that he lost his family, and you're gonna make fun of him for that? Like, that's cruel. That is cruel. And then pink-haired girl walks in. She's just like, oh, I'll help you out. And then the blonde guy, he's just all like, so did you lose anyone to like a Kabaneri? And then she's just all like, yeah, I lost my teacher. And he's just all like, oh, are you pretty close with your teacher? And then I'm just like, dude, why would you do that? Why are you forcing me? This is what it's happening. His character is forcing us to dislike him. It's like, why you gotta be like that? For real? What's the point? There is no point. You don't get anything out of this? Not every anime like this needs to have a prickish character. Can we please just not have this? But like I said, overall, very enjoyable episode. Having to wait like another week for this to come out was truly painful, but I'm glad we're back on track. Catch you tomorrow as I review Mayoiga, Ushio Tutora Season 2, live react to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, and Space Patrol Luluko. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.